You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if it's Aussie for travel?
Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
G'day, podcasters.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. How are we?
We're good. I believe we mentioned yesterday that we were going through our Subway orders and we were going to do what your McDonald's order says about you today.
Oh, I'm not as
Podcasters.
confident with
We
McDonald's.
were guessing what we thought each other would order on our sub. So today we've got to guess what we think each person orders at Macca's.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
No, you said what it says about you.
Yeah. But it
You didn't even
reveals.
guess my Subway.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh.
Multigrain
Oh, I did say that one, didn't
You did say that yesterday,
Cheddar, yeah.
and cheddar.
He's just going to guess everything that you said on yesterday's
I?
podcast.
You know, he's trying to remember.
Yeah.
Chicken strips.
Yeah.
And if you got chicken strips, you would
Yeah,
get...
the sweet. I did
Yeah.
actually say that yesterday. Yeah, good point. But you are so...
You're a nuggets man.
I am a nuggets man.
No chips.
What sauce?
Sweet and sour?
Nope.
No, of course, you get something funky. Hang on.
Mustard.
That's the one.
But before mustard, in the old days, you used to get the curry sauce.
Oh, I do like the curry sauce.
Yeah.
Or you get a fish burger just so people go, ew.
No, I don't like the fillet.
My mum eats the fillet of fish.
Does she? I would
Yeah.
always like a chicken. I do like the chicken.
The McChicken,
Yes.
If I go burger, what burger do I go?
quarter pounder.
Nope.
Cheeseburger.
Close.
Classic.
Oh, the
classic.
double cheeseburger.
Double
Yeah.
bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Oh, are they regular on the menu, are they?
I always ask for them and get them.
I guess I can just make them.
Yeah.
I guess what I order then.
Salad.
No.
Big Mac.
I don't reckon you eat it often, and when you do, you're probably hungover or drunk. Cheeseburger.
No, I actually don't. I just eat the leftovers. Or I have the mum's tax, which is generally some of the wings or the chicken nuggets.
The wings are
and the
good.
chips.
Wings are
They're
good.
good, yeah.
Do you know what? Sometimes people bring out wings, and I think, oh, these are going to suck. And they generally do. But Macca's, those wings are perfect.
What about if we're going to a pub, right?
Yeah.
Just a classic pub meal. What do you think each of us would order? Because, well, it's hard because I might know chicken
You're a
wings for
schnitty.
you.
You're
Yeah,
a
I
schnit,
love
straight
a
up schnit.
schnitzel, but I don't like a palmy.
Nah.
I don't like the...
Do you get gravy or pep or Diane? What sauce does she get, do you reckon, with a...
Marinara.
No, on a schnitty? No, I reckon you get Diane sauce.
Ouch.
No?
I'm a Diane sauce person.
Or are you just straight up gravy?
No.
Pepper? You get pepper
Yeah, I
sauce?
love
Do you get pepper
peppercorn.
sauce?
Oh.
That was going to be my guess, but I thought, no, you
And
do
especially
something
when
a
you
bit
get like
more...
the whole peppercorn. I love that. Or I do that even with a steak. And I have to get it medium.
Yeah.
And you'd be a steak.
Steak, straight up. Steak, chips and salad. Don't ask me anything else.
Doesn't
Chips and
exist.
salad.
You know what I've been craving for lately? A good, huge baked potato.
Oh, yeah, they're solid. I love good baked
Good.
potato.
It's like the plate is your food.
Yeah.
I've been doing those at home. And I cook them in ghee.
Oh, yeah.
That's duck fat, right?
Love. It's Indian butter, probably.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I
I don't know.
it is.
Indian butter is just a brilliant. It goes in everything. The curries are better. The potatoes are better. Just, I love it.
Bet you'll never guess my Macca's order.
Everything on the menu.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
You go for a big burger. What's the biggest burger?
Well, now
is
they've
that
got
a big
the arch,
Big
but
Mac?
The Big Mac's probably the biggest.
The Big Arch is the biggest, is a big version of a Big Mac, but no, that's not my general go-to.
Quarter pounder. No.
No, it's a hard one to guess, actually, because it's a newer sort of item.
Like a Wagyu one?
The Angus beef one.
Angus beef?
No, the spicy, crispy chicken.
Oh.
That's my regular now. Used to be a Big Mac, like, back in the day, but... Remember when the most fanciest thing you could get at Macca's was the Oz? Like, everything was
Oz.
standard, just cheeseburger.
How much is a sundae these days?
I'm not sure.
Like, I would get like not the cone, but a sundae.
And then
tell you.
dip your
And
chips
we would
in it.
get double sauced. Would you get that? Was out.
That's the large one. So a large sundae has sauce in the bottom and sauce on top.
We used to pay
This-
extra for sauce down the bottom
And
because
you
we
get an
used to
extra
go
shot.
through the bus on the way like into the city and go, can I get 10 cents? Can I get 10 cents? And then we would see how much we could collect of
Yep.
people. And then we would go to Macca's at Maya Centre.
Yeah, right.
$60. $60, sorry. $6.
$6.
$6
For what?
for the
a
Sunday.
For a Sunday.
Yeah, I know. That's so cheap, right?
So cheap.
Yeah.
With the double sauce. Wow.
Our producer was off by a factor of lots.
You're talking about the cone. She's talking about the cone, though.
Yeah, a 30
About
cent.
30-cent cones, which are not 30 cents anymore.
No. And you know what? Out of spite, I still order a 30-cent cone by saying, can I have a 30-cent cone? They go, that's 50 cents, please.
Do you know what I realised I did yesterday? You'll find this. So I wrote to the teacher. I said to the teacher, and she looked at me. She says she's a real young teacher that Coa's got. I think she'd be early 20s. And I said that I was returning Coa's permission slip.
Yeah.
And she was like, his what? And I realised they don't have... Remember, we always called it a permission slip because
Yeah.
it was just the bottom of it?
Yeah, well, all the information was at the top, and then there was the little
rip
dots
it off.
that you cut off down the bottom and
yeah,
sign
or
it.
you'd actually have, and it was the slip, but they
Yeah.
don't call it that anymore because it's not such a thing. Because you sometimes will just click it online, or you have to
Yeah.
return the whole sheet because it's got all that information. So it's not actually a slip.
What do they call it?
Well, it's a permission form, or it's a permission document. So there's no such thing as permission slip. And I was like, oh my God, that's so...
Oh, yeah. She's like, what's the slip?
Yeah.
But it's things like that we have to, and I don't think we ever will, but we shouldn't really be saying hang up the phone anymore.
No.
You know? Because you don't hang it up on anything. You used to hang it up on its cradle.
Or wind up the windows doesn't exist.
No, that's true.
No. Well, it kind of does, I guess. We can't say finger up that window.
Well, winding's not. It was literally
But
winding.
the mechanism still winds within the door.
Put up the button. Does it though?
Windows up.
Windows up would be, yeah.
My dad would often yell that from the front seat because he was going to spark up a dart. Windows up in the back. You go, Dad, it doesn't make a difference. He goes, but the ash won't get you. I'm like, yeah, good point. So
The passive smoking.
I'm
will.
still hotboxing back here off your cigarette. I'm just not getting burnt by the ash out the window.
Planes.
I've never been on a plane with smokers.
You would have been when it had the ashtray, though.
Yeah, with the ashtray in the arm.
Yeah,
but there was
but
no
it had no
smoking
smoking,
at
yeah.
that
I
time.
can still clearly remember the first day I went out clubbing after they banned it at pubs, and you came home and you're like, what's the difference? Oh, I don't
stink.
reek.
I was
Yeah.
in the clubs that night. We all had to leave at midnight. We're in a pub at Darlow Bar in Darlinghurst.
Yeah.
We all had to leave at midnight, put out the cigarettes that were all on these big trays and stuff like that, and then go back in.
Yeah,
It was
crazy.
so weird.
So did everyone at like 11:55, everyone quick whip out their darts and start sucking them
Well,
hard?
everyone was smoking because it was a bar, so it wasn't
Yeah.
a club. And you know, you just go, there was a whole just smoke, and yeah, you'd always stink of it. So then we all went out, everyone put it out, and then went back in. It was just this real strange feeling. And then, like when it did open, remember there were certain sections where it was still the same ceiling though, but then they
Yeah.
pulling it off, and then it changed to outside. But it was just a real weird. And I don't know why. I don't know why we had to leave. I guess it was to make sure that everyone was rather than walking around. So then security would be checking.
You want to see commitment because they have to go outside in Canada. That's commitment to smoking in winter.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
well-
yeah.
Minus 30.
To be fair, my friends and I stopped then.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I
would've
think
stopped
one
a
of them
lot.
did for a lot of times just at our house, but every time we were going out, she was getting a bit like edgy, not smoking, because we went to a lot of bars. So yeah, we all stopped then.
Yeah, it definitely made it harder, didn't it?
How do I remember that as if it was like just yesterday? You know, like I remember where we were sitting.
Well, I can remember when it came in Queensland, but you could still smoke inside in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So, like, you go to another state and punch a dart inside.
Were you at high school when that happened?
No.
No, you would've been-
I think I was 18 or 19,
Right, okay.
maybe?
Same in New
18
Zealand.
or 19?
I don't know if it's inside, but I remember we were having lunch somewhere and someone lit up a cigarette next to us. We're like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
It is good, I guess, the kids' attitude towards it, though. Like our kids would go, oh, there's someone smoking over there.
I know.
And you're like, and you're trying to be
To
like,
us,
don't-
it would be nothing.
yeah, but they're like, are you going to tell them? And I was like, oh, I think they know it's not good for them. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Like, when we were kids, if you saw someone smoking, it was just another day. Now they see our
You wouldn't go
kids-
through a day without seeing someone smoking.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah.
Now we spot people walking with their mobile phones because that's a naughty person or a good person.
Oh, like looking at their
Yeah,
phone,
I'm really strict on that because I saw a kid crossing the road a couple of years ago and it was awful. Like he just thought it was and just went straight in front and it was just this thing and he only got his leg bumped because but she was just furious and the kid and everything. I was like, oh, they all walk with it. And I was like, nah, we're done.
Zombies. Like zombies. All right, let's get into it.
Zombies look out for things. Brains and stuff.
Here's today's podcast.
It's Stav.
Hey, let me have a turn.
Okay.
Steph, Abby,
to write a book.
Yes, neither did we. But here's the thing, it's a children's book and we didn't test it out on kids, I guess.
No.
You know, like we've all read it to a couple of adults. I don't know if you've read it to your daughter. Your daughter really likes it, but it is available. It's called Bumble the Bum Stinger from booktopia.com.au. That is the website that you can buy it from, and you've got to pre-order because all of the royalties are going to Make-A-Wish Foundation.
It's $24.99.
Yep.
It's a great quality hardcover book, and the pre-orders are signed copies, if that helps you out. If you want a little signature from the authors. And currently, because of you guys, it is the #1 bestseller on the Booktopia website.
Wow.
Thanks to everyone getting in and pre-ordering. So we'd love to stay there ahead of some bloke named Dan Brown.
What's he done lately?
I've heard about him.
I had never heard of him, but my wife told me he's a bit of a big
for
deal.
real?
You've never heard of him? The
Never
Da
heard it.
Vinci Code?
Are you serious?
Oh, did he do the Da Vinci Code?
Yes, he did the Da Vinci
I've
Code.
heard about the movie.
You can't be snobby as an author pretending you haven't heard about others.
No, but I hadn't heard about him. What? There's lots of things you guys know about that I don't know about.
Yeah, that's true.
Like nearly everything. And there's lots of stuff that I know that you don't know.
Oh, that's
Like
not true.
what?
What's the perfect PSI for the rear wheel of a 29-inch mountain bike?
Oh, 28?
Yeah, pretty close. It's dependent on the weight of the person riding
Of course,
it.
yeah. And depending on, I guess, the terrain that you're going down.
Dan Brown, though, never heard of the bloke in my life. Hey, we went out to a daycare centre yesterday,
Yes.
Hatchlings at Roachdale, and we read the book to the kids. Here's what they had to... Well, let's play you first us reading it.
Okay. Bumble the Bum Stinger by Stav, Abby and Matt. Same again. In a meadow, all buzzing with flowers and trees, lived a cheeky young insect called Bumble the bee. I wonder what's going to happen next.
He thought it was funny to sneak up and sting, then zip off while giggling. Oh, what a sting. This rhymes. It was very hard to do.
Thank God for ChatGPT. You'll learn about that when you get to school.
One quick poke made Abby spit. She said...
Hey, sting me again, mate, and I'll ruin your day.
And guess what? She would. I'm the king of the sky, so get lost, little thug.
He's a Leo, so that's why. Matty flapped wildly.
You're really in front of your people yesterday, weren't you? Getting a laugh from the kids.
None of them have heard of Dan Brown either.
Did you go straight back to the class clown that you were?
Yeah.
Isn't that
I
tough?
love hanging out with kids.
It's good. It
They're
is really
just
good.
Fun.
I was so excited that their concentration was still there.
Yeah, well, one Odin, which is a great name, by the way, he wanted us to read it again and again
I know.
and again
I was
and
like,
again.
do we read it again? Or is the kids
I think
like
he just
that?
wanted to get out of class.
Yeah, it did have that vibe, didn't
I've
it?
got finger painting next.
Here's the review from the teachers, what they thought.
I think it's a really good book focused at kindy age. The book teaches the children how to make friends and be friendly, which is what we really encourage here at our centre. It's exciting, like the children got really excited, especially when Matt was flapping his wings. I think that's what attracted the magpie being the favourite.
I thought the book was really good as well. It was a very colourful book and the illustrations were really nice too. The kids were really engaged in looking at the book as they were going through each page.
That's good.
Solid reviews
Yeah.
from educators
Well, I mean, they're the ones who will be buying as well to put it into their classroom.
and also picking the books to read.
Correct.
Yes, they did say that they only pick the books that rhyme.
Ah.
They said it's just more enjoyable.
Do we want to hear the kids?
No.
They
Yeah, we have to.
No, we will.
They sounded like they were enjoying it when we were there.
Yeah.
But what did they say behind our backs? Are we ready? Mm-hmm.
What was your favourite part of the book?
The magpie.
Was the magpie really funny?
Yeah, I can see a magpie with a microphone.
What did you like about the book?
The silly sloth. The bumblebee. Because he's funny and because he can sing and he's funny.
What did you guys give the book out of 10?
10.
10? Do you think 10 out of 10 as well?
Yeah.
Do you think they should write another book?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are they good at writing books?
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't say anything yet.
Gotta do some PR work for the alpaca. Who would have thought no one likes a spitting alpaca?
Eden loves the alpaca's
Gosh,
earrings.
You don't need to say that. I don't need a consolation prize.
And the sloth got
But-
ditched in the end, and he went back to the bee anyway. So.
The magpie, yeah.
Oh, the magpie, yeah.
That's pretty good reviews.
Look, I mean, they led the witness, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
We would love you guys to get on board. Bumble the Bum Stinger. We have some people who are doing some Bumble Book Week costumes.
Yes, that's this week.
So we'll get onto them and have a look too. Bumble the Bum Stinger. Go to booktopia.com.au. All royalties go to Make-A-Wish Australia.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It's Stav.
Hey, let me have a turn.
Okay.
Stav, Abby, and Matt. Children's book. What? I didn't know they could write a book.
Bumble the Bum Stinger. It is very cute. Did you feel naughty when we went yesterday and we read the word bum out to the kindergarten? Because that is very much Maddie's idea of how to capture the kids in.
I think it was smart.
Very clever. And
they loved it.
Yes, and your suggestion of the end is very cute. What happens? We can't give that away. In fact, if you really want to know, you should go to Booktopia and download the book for a pre-order because the royalties do go to Make-A-Wish. And
it was really nice yesterday too that all the parents had gone to a huge effort to dress their kids up as Bumble.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought, because that's not easy to do as a parent. You've got to go and get all the stuff and convince the kid.
Well, I said to one of the mums, that is so cute that you did that. Did you go out and buy it? And she goes, no, we had that. I was like, thank you so much. It does not matter. Who has a Bumble just there? That's cool. But we were so excited yesterday when we went to the website and I did share it. I was like, oh, it's on the best-selling list on the Booktopia website. We're number one.
Number one.
That's pretty cool. And I was like, if only our English teachers knew. They would never think that was good. Well, mine definitely wouldn't, as someone who is dyslexic and terrible at English.
I mean, we even have beaten one with free shipping. So,
wow.
you
Is
know,
ours not
that's
free shipping?
Well,
I think it's included in the price, but there was one that's got free shipping written on. I'm like, desperate to try and catch up to us, are you?
So we're number one. Number two is The Secret of Secrets by Dan Brown. And number three...
He's a hack.
Oh, well, I was going to say number three is 100 top crops you can grow.
Right.
I wonder what number one is.
Yeah, so do I. That's what I thought. Tomatoes.
Crops.
Mary
Yeah,
Jane.
wouldn't you?
Potatoes.
Tomatoes.
Have to be potatoes.
Why would
So
tomatoes
versatile.
be it? No, but to grow, that would... Do you know what? Let's not promote his book.
You
Look
got
at
your
us.
hook.
We're all like, who the hell would buy that? And now we're like, oh, damn it, I want to know.
I really actually do want to know. Can we ask him if that's all right?
Potatoes. You make alcohol out of
But
them.
it's
everything.
not, though. I don't think that would be
Marijuana.
number one. It's not going to be number... Can we get an interview with him? Is that all right?
No, we don't want to talk
I
to
do.
him.
I want to talk to him. We'll do a podcast special for it. But I just know that I think if I called my English teacher and said, hey, we're authors, he'd go, congratulations to Stav and Matt. Because it's always nice when you can go, look at me now.
Yeah.
Mine would go, yeah.
Would they know who you are?
Possibly not. But I was big into writing. I went to writers' camp and stuff.
Oh, did
Did you?
Yeah.
And what did you get for English in year 12?
Oh, I can't remember. Passed. Hey.
Yeah, that's great.
I was good at English and drama.
What do you have that? TR?
OP.
OP?
Overall position.
What was that?
13.
Out of?
25.
Okay.
One being the best. So
Yeah.
I was like a solid C. But I took a lot of classes that didn't go to wards.
Oh, yeah,
OP.
so did I. So I got like a full marks for photography and drama.
Yeah, but I wanted to be a chef, so I had to do catering. But I wanted a 12.
We would like to know.
I got a 24.
That's where you write your name on the exam at the end.
Pretty much.
I ended up getting like a 90 out of 100.
That's really good.
There you go.
I never
Sure
understood
it wasn't 9 with your dyslexia?
Well, that was different for you, actually. No, it's different for different states. Ours was a TER, so it was tertiary entry ranking.
They're all in line now. But I never understood that with the Queensland one. Why is 1 the best and 25 the worst?
Because you want to be number
like
one,
charts.
baby.
Yeah.
And we are
Number one. Yeah, I guess so.
See?
Okay.
We won on 13, 10, 60. When did you prove your teacher wrong? I mean, maybe you failed maths and then you're a maths teacher. Or a mathematician doing maths work.
Can't believe you've written a book with that.
Engineering, I was trying to think of.
13 10 60. The phones are open right now. It happens, you know. And it's not like, you know, you always think if you didn't do well at school, everyone goes, well, you're not going to do well at life, which is just not the case.
And especially
ever.
when a teacher says you're never going to be able to do it, a lot of those people proved them wrong. And that is the catalyst, and that teacher has done you justice.
Adam Sandler. His drama teacher pulled him aside and said, you're not going to make it, you should probably do something else. And then years later, he saw him in a bar and he went over and he bought him a beer.
Hey.
The teacher bought Adam a beer or Adam bought him a beer? Oh, there you go. 13 10 60. Did you prove a teacher wrong?
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
We are blown away that we managed to get a book published, right? And the other people who we believe would be just as surprised would be our English teachers from school who marked our assignments.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of my assignments, I didn't always hand them in.
But we went on 13 10 60. Have you proved your teacher wrong?
All right, Kiara in Redbank, you've done this. What did you do?
I was studying my bachelor's degree at uni, and I fell pregnant with my second child while I was studying. And my lecturer said you should quit while you're ahead because just be a mum.
Oh, no. And you were like, I
was like, are you serious? And I finished, and I'm now a registered nurse at PA Hospital.
Hey,
well done. Have you seen her since?
No, I haven't.
Imagine if you
she
had to treat her.
She was actually like my head of university too, so it was very awkward.
Yeah.
It's such an awful thing to say to someone.
I know, and you're like, no, you know what? I might actually accelerate. I might do double classes, thanks.
Yeah. I've got 3 kids now, so I'm on mat leave. So
there you go. Thanks,
done.
Kiara.
Matt in Newstead, you've proved a teacher wrong. What did you do?
Yeah, so I didn't graduate high school, didn't get my QCE, and I am now a high school teacher.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes.
It's just that easy.
Have you? You then did go back, or you just went straight to uni?
Yeah, so I took a few years off, took about 3 gap years, as I call it. Went travelling, bit of part-time work. Then ended up having to backdoor my way into uni to do a business degree, because that was my original plan.
Yep.
Then finished that, didn't enjoy the corporate life, and decided to go back and do my master's in teaching.
Wow.
Now I've been teaching 3 years.
There you go.
Well done.
That's good.
That's every teacher. He's proved every teacher wrong
Yeah.
at his school.
Yeah.
You can't do that for medicine, can you? Like backdoor into a business degree and then go, actually, now I'm going to jump to medicine. It's probably a few more steps.
Oh, I think you can change.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you might be able to do. You can do like tertiary entrance exams?
Yeah, I think so.
There's
And
like
they need
doctors, right?
They need doctors so bad at the moment, you just have to play operation and not buzz the side.
It's not true. Although I do always wonder how they got such a steady hand.
The doctors.
Yeah, apparently they do when they practice with the tweezers. Have you seen?
Yeah, like Twitch training or something like that.
It's some computer games as well.
No, I was being like fast
he's got
Twitch
Twitch.
Twitch
Yeah, I was
fivers.
like, sure.
No. Hey, how do you get steady hands? Oh, I stream Fortnite until 2
So good.
a.m.
Watch this. My thumbs are bigger than my fingers, but I'm working on it.
Yep, you can operate on me.
My friends always yell, "Res me, bro," which is funny because I am a doctor.
Tyrone and Logan, you proved your teachers wrong. How did you do it?
Yeah, so the guy I worked with during my apprenticeship, who was meant to be teaching me, I was a bit slow on the uptake, so he'd always call me names and say I'd never be able to do anything with this line of work. And now I run my own business and do everything he said I couldn't.
You know what, Tyrone? And he's probably the kind of guy, he's taking credit for that. See, tough love got him through it.
Did you?
Yeah, it's Ty's Roof Restorations if anyone needs help with their roof.
There you go.
Bless.
Yeah.
Did you think about him when you were going through and you're like, I'm not going to quit, I'm going to keep going, got to prove him wrong?
Honestly, I think about calling him now and just squashing the beef and, seeing if he needs work, to be honest.
I've got an apprenticeship going.
It'll be the only roof you do with a leak in it. Good on you, mate. Appreciate your call. Hey, Vanessa.
Hi.
How did you prove a teacher wrong? Jinx?
I proved my Year 12 maths teacher wrong because I was with my boyfriend since grade 9, and then in Year 12 she was telling me I should play the field a bit more. But I ended up marrying him, and we've been together for 23 years now, so I proved her wrong.
That's so
Maybe
random.
she's just going through the stats of divorce, you know? Who knows?
Your maths teacher told you to be more promiscuous.
She did. She said you should play the field. You've been together for ages.
Oh,
Right.
You should have invited her to the wedding.
I could have.
Your maths teacher wasn't his mother, right? Oh, that's gold.
Oh,
Thanks for calling.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
There's nothing worse than having your sheets on the line and you're not at home and you see, it's raining. And the most annoying part is they're always almost dry.
Yes, that's true.
You know, the whole washing. And this happened to a lady in Kingston because her sheets were out. And then she was like, wait a minute, it's raining. And were they brought in? This was her.
I opened the gate, drove in, and I looked at the line and I went, there's no washing. Did I hang it out? I thought, my husband must have come home and taken them off in the rain and just left them there. I was going to have a go at him.
I was going to have a go at him because they were left there, but still, they were brought in.
Yeah, dry.
And everyone's like, wait a minute, this is a bit of a mystery. What happened? They brought them in. And then she looked at the cameras.
I love that. There's no way in hell my husband took the sheets off. I better check the cameras and see what's
But if
happened.
he did take them out, he left them here. That's annoying. Not brought them into the house. So she checked the cameras and everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing because it was a Postie that brought them in.
Gurpreet Singh was the man looking out for the linen, saving it from a soaking, earning him plenty of praise online.
Getting phone call from my wife and she's reading those ones and some funny ones. It was not that big thing. She made it big actually with her words.
Yes, sing it. What a hero. I mean, the comments have been very supportive as well because he's just delivering a package. He puts it down and then you can see him look at the sheets and he's like, nah, I got to bring those in.
Would it be different if it was her delicates?
I don't think he would have done that. Well, I don't think he would have wanted to do it.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It's still saving them from getting rained on.
That's what I always go to my kids, can you bring the washing in? They're like, nah, you've got underwear there. I'm like, oh my God, I have to do yours.
Exactly.
They're like, no.
Word is he's in trouble at home because his wife said, so you do know how to bring sheets in.
It is funny, isn't it? Because it's like my wife was reading the comments and there were some really funny ones in there, but didn't go on further. Do you think it wouldn't be the same interview going viral if she was interviewed after?
No, yeah. They said, bring your wife along too. He goes, no, nah. She's unavailable to be there for the news cruise today.
It is nice, though.
So this afternoon, should we wait out the front for our postie and then go just around the back, mate? Got 2 loads out there. That'd be great. Just fold them.
Well, it is quite annoying when that happens, and there's a lot of, viral videos going around of posties not even knocking at the door and just leaving the please go and collect. So when you get a feel-good story like that.
Well, there's more good posties than they are dodgy ones. It's only you hear about the couple of dodgy ones.
That's true.
We've got a great postie. Every time I do my yearly lawn renovation, he actually drives around. So he goes out of his way off the footpath and around, and then he'll get off his bike and then walk right around the long way.
And do you have a sign or you just have it caught?
No, he just, I think, just
he's a lawn fanatic and he goes,
sees it and he goes,
you know what? Summer lawns are made
in winter.
Oh, no, it's the other way
Spring.
around. Spring. Yeah.
But I think, like those, that makes you go, that little attention to detail.
Yeah, well, when he's coming to your house 4 times a day to deliver parcels, he really gets to know.
Well, that's the other thing. It was covered in sand, so maybe Esther went out there and said, sorry, I don't want you to leave any tracks that you've been here. So can you go around?
Can we turn off the cameras before you come around and deliver all the parcels?
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Love and marriage.
You know me, I always like to better myself. And there's always room for improvement, especially when it comes to my marriage, because
you're open to feedback?
Esther could leave me any day and find someone better. No, they couldn't. Thanks, guys. Love you both too.
I asked if you're open to feedback.
Yeah, I'm open to feedback.
I'm
open to hearing it, not taking it on board though. I love, there's a trend going around Insta at the moment, and it's unhinged tips, and it's for anything. So it goes unhinged tips for travelling with toddlers, and they're saying not like take the iPad, talking about like crazy stuff.
Right.
And it goes through all the way up to parenting to marriage. Now, I've jumped in the comments. Everyone's written things that they've done in their marriage, and I think some of these are so left field that I think they're actually brilliant and would work. So, for instance, one of the responses here says that my husband has an alter ego named Roy. Roy is gay, and he affirms everything I say when my husband can't be bothered to take on board when I'm talking to him. If I feel like he's not agreeing with what I'm saying, I ask for Roy. Roy turns up and says, "Yes, Queen, you're correct. She's a bitch."
I got Sven.
You've got Sven?
Yeah.
So Scotty's Sven?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. And sometimes he doesn't like my husband as well. And I'm like, I know.
Oh, he'll bitch Scotty out together.
He's like, you should go and get your nails done. He's such a bitch. I like Sven.
You know what
I haven't
fixes?
seen Sven for
You know what
ages,
fixes
actually.
problems?
Yeah.
More sex. I feel like you guys should have more sex. Does he ever go down that road?
No. He doesn't actually. No.
Oh, anytime someone says the name Sven, I just think of that fella, the Mercure commercial.
Oh.
Yes.
It's because we had a nanny apply. And I was like, I got all these applications. I've got a Swedish nanny that's applied. And Scotty goes, get her. And I went, Sven, okay. He goes, oh.
Was he attractive?
Well, it was just a resume that came through.
But it was a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he attractive?
Well, it didn't have a photo or anything.
Oh, you didn't interview him?
No.
Oh.
No.
That's not fair. When my husband and I disagree on what to do or eat, we each rank things how badly we want them out of 10. And then we say the number at the same time. Whoever ranks the highest wins. It's great because if I want Macca's at a 3, but he wants Taco Bell at a 9, we obviously go for Taco Bell. We do this for more serious disagreements too, and it almost works every single time immediately. Good. So you go,
I want a divorce. Only 3 though.
Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
I flagged this with Esther, and she said to me, I would just say 10 every single time.
Oh, yeah, because that's
to
what
win.
you want. Yeah, fair
But
enough.
I said you'd have to cap that. So you'd go, hey, if you've had 3 10s in a row, you have to take a break from doing 10s. There'd have to be rules around that one.
7.
This is an imaginary friend. We have an imaginary maid. His name is Patrick. We blame things that one of us might have done and been irritated over on Patrick. So if my husband doesn't turn off the lights or leaves his stuff all over the floor, I say, oh, are you serious? Patrick didn't pick all this stuff up before he left today. And then they sit around and they whinge about how terrible Patrick is as a housemaid.
That's good.
That is
That's
good. Because then you don't feel blamed.
Do you remember
No.
we got people giving suggestions as well? And someone said that you will complain about what your friend's husband's done.
Yes.
And then he goes, wait a minute, that sounds similar to what I've done. And I can vouch that the voucher thing works. Remember when it was like, want to go on date night, but they always say it's too expensive? You kind of go, hey, we've got this voucher, it's about to expire.
As in when you've written? Or,
No,
or
like
you
just,
pretend,
hey, we should go
or you
out for dinner.
pretend like
I
it's
booked
a
it
voucher.
because I've got a voucher, it's about to expire. And then you get to go on date night.
But you don't have a voucher?
Nah, you don't have a voucher. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretend voucher.
Or can you get one?
Damn Sven.
This one seemed a bit too much work for me. When we argue, we walk away and we go and find the scientific evidence behind it, and we both put together a presentation based on evidence, and then we both present the argument to each other. The one with the best research wins.
Oh, I think you need an extra person for that, though.
Like an adjudicator.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that also just feels like so much
Feels like doing an
effort.
assignment.
Yeah.
I know, but then they might be intellectuals. It's kind of cute
true,
to then
yeah.
go, okay, wait a minute, what we're arguing about is going to take us a lot of work. How about you're right?
That's probably it.
But Esther would come back with like a documentation and you'd be like, yeah,
My dog ate my homework.
Because I said so.
No. My tip is I always just go, am I angrier than I am horny? And then I base everything off that, and then the argument's over, I apologise and say that I was wrong.
Is that the same when you fight with Stav?
He knows.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
I'll admit, I was a far better parent before I had kids. And I was even a better parent when I just had one kid. And then when I had 2, and then when I had 3. And now I've got 3, I keep my mouth shut about any parenting because I was like, nah, I don't have any advice because I've stuffed up so many times. And what I mean by that is I was always like, my kids are not going to have dummies because apparently bad for your teeth. They're not going to have like devices and TV or anything like that. I am going to have a natural birth.
What do you do for babysitters if you don't give them any of those
I'm going to
things?
breastfeed the whole time, and then I ended up having C-section. I had to put on formula. Did have a dummy. Please watch the iPad. I know you're 6 weeks, but come on. Like all of that. Just
Lofty
went out
ambitions,
the window.
though.
Pardon?
Lofty ambitions, lofty goals.
They really are.
They're not wrong.
And they come from a good place.
They come from a good
because
place.
you look at other people and you go, I'm never going to do that.
I reckon you get karma from that sometimes too.
Yeah.
When you've judged someone else what they've done with their parenting, especially when you don't have kids. You're like, my kids will never do that.
Yeah.
And then it's like the universe goes, hey, grab her one of the ones from the back corner.
But I never say, I always go, that's great. One of my friends, she had a child later in life and she said, you know, it's actually not going to change our lifestyle. We're still going to travel as much as possible. And I said, that's great. Get them a passport. Like, I encouraged it. Yeah, it's good. That passport's never been used, but whatever. But one person that has had, I think, really wonderful idea. Have you guys ever heard about like the kitchen phone or the fact that you have a family phone? So it's not for the kid, it's just that it sits there and then they can use it.
Sort of like we had when the phone would be on the wall.
Yes, yes. But one person that's saying this is Kylie Kelce, because on her podcast they were talking about, I guess, the addiction with Snapchat and the fact that all the kids are addicted to their phones. So she's like, what we're going to do for our kids is this.
We will be doing what I'm calling the kitchen phone. There will be 1 or 2 extra cell phones besides mom and dad's cell phone.
Right.
The cell phones are only kept to the first floor of the house. So you can still have your friends have that phone number. They can still call you. You can still use the phone on the first floor of the house, but they live in the kitchen. They're not going to go upstairs. They're not going to the basement. They're going nowhere but the first floor. Communal living space.
Computers too should stay in like
perfect. Add them to the list.
Yeah,
they're staying in the kitchen.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think that's great. And there's a lot of families that do that.
How old are their kids?
The eldest one's 5.
There's a flaw in her plan.
No, but she has that plan, and I think that is amazing. But
That's sweet.
a lot of the comments are like, "What are you even talking about? There's not even going to be cell phones. There'll be something else by the time that you're." That's true.
They'll be microchipped their brains and all sorts of things. Well, then.
But I reckon that's great to have those things. But a lot of the comments weren't supportive. They're like, "Oh, you wait and see. Negotiate that when they're teenagers because their kids are 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
2, and newborn."
Right. Well, that's close.
Yeah. I don't think the 5-year-old's grabbing the kitchen phone, is it?
See, that's...
Did you say you're never going to do anything before kids, or were you...
I don't know if there was anything we said we wouldn't do, but we have gotten laxer and laxer. Like, Xander's 11 and he already has a phone.
And you never... Yeah, you were pretty strict with Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan didn't get a phone till he was like 14.
Yeah.
Didn't do as much then, though, really.
Oh, no, he did. And even so much as when we would go camping and it'd be like almost 18 and Matty would be like, no beer. And Scotty would be like, oh, that's not fair. Give him one.
Yeah, it was very much
And I was
like that.
Even Holiday Matty.
I was like, Scott, Holiday Matty wasn't Holiday Matty because Holiday Matty is when he's all fun and relaxed.
It's dad and not holiday
Yeah,
dad.
he wasn't with Ethan.
No.
Yeah.
I think and I know that one thing I am guilty of is I'm way harsher on the boys than I am on my daughter.
Right.
Because she's like, Daddy.
Yeah, and I don't know. She's more of a nightmare than they are as well. But I just think I have different rules, which is not great parenting. People will say that, but I don't know. I just treat them very differently, and I expect a little bit more out of the boys.
You said you were never going to do sports on weekends because your mum didn't take you to sports, and no way, we're going to have our weekend.
Was netball all day that day. Got there at 10, got home at 5:30.
Oh, that's a long day.
It was a
For
long
someone who was never going to do sports.
Yeah.
We used to judge, and we'll be open at me and Esther. We used to judge our in-laws because they have 4 kids, like little ones, and they would like let them pick where they wanted to sit at the dinner table at times. So that we'd be like, no, make the child move. Adults pick where they sit, and we're like, can you believe they do that? Can you believe that? Eden can sit in the middle of the table on the lazy Susan if she wants. We're like, whatever, go for it. Because you know what? At that point of the day,
it's the battles.
You've had so many arguments.
You got to choose your battles. It's so accurate. You're like, wait a minute, I'm strict on this, but you know.
Yeah, and there are those ones that you never ever, no alcohol before 18. Like there's ones that are locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Everything that I listed before. Mine was always the case, even so much as, there was going to be no devices whatsoever. I think we bought an iPad for Finney quite young, actually.
Yeah. I don't see a world where these guys, which also make the bulk of their money now via social media, podcasting and YouTube, to try and tell their teenage daughters, no, you cannot access any of that stuff.
Yeah.
That's just... that's the world they've brought them into.
Yeah,
How
I
are they
just think
going
they'll
to stop that?
look back at that and go, when I was 5, you were talking about a kitchen cell? What's that?
Why did I record that? Why did I record that?
You remember though, even when I remember growing up, we had an old school phone on the wall.
Yeah.
So I went and bought a really long cord so I could plug it in and then run the cord all the way down the hallway into my bedroom.
Oh, of
so you could
course.
talk on the
Is there
phone.
anything you look at like parents out and about, you girls, and you're like, when I'm a parent, I am never going to do that? Like, is there something that annoys you about kids these days?
Yeah, when they're like screaming and running through Kmart and like making a mess and just like, wah!
Yeah, you're like, that's awful.
But I don't know if you can control that.
No. Esther
But
does
like
that.
public
Yeah.
tantrums, I don't love, but I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's when you say no. Some parents say you should never say no. You should just distract.
So say yes to everything.
No. Well,
that
I don't. I work. No.
13.
Sorry, not you. I'm talking about kids.
13, 10, 60. What did you say you would never do that you changed once you had kids? What did you go, nah, that's absolutely not going to happen, and then you turn around one day and you go, uh-oh, look out, I'm a contradiction. 13, 10, 60, we'll get you on next.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
I admire the people that say, when I'm a parent, I am never going to do this. I don't know anyone that's stuck by it, but it is lofty dreams. Talking about Kylie Kelce. On her podcast, she was saying, I'm not going to give my kids a phone. We are doing the kitchen phone, which is the kitchen that stays there. And if they're going out, they can use that, but it doesn't go up to the second floor or maybe the penthouse, wherever they
Or
want
the
it.
basement. How many levels have they got?
But the thing is, everyone was like, that's great, but your eldest is 5.
So in 10 years' time, let's have a chat, bruh. See where you at.
They'll be like, what's the word, bruh?
Hey, Christine, we're all the perfect parent until we have kids. What's your story?
It's my son Ben. He's next to me. He'll tell you.
Oh, hello, Benny boy.
Okay.
Ben, yes.
So my mum told me just then when you was talking about things that you never do when you grow up, and she said before I had you, I thought I would never yell, and that's not true.
You're a brave man, Ben. You're a brave man.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to be the calm parent. Yeah, calm parenting. That's going to be great. I'm not going to yell. Does she? Yeah, what sort of things does she yell for, Ben?
So we actually had one that happened last night. So there was these like hangers on the wall for these paintings, and they were a teeny bit crooked. And she I don't know why, but there'd been someone who had installed it, and she was like yelling at the wall, like, they put them in wrong. And I was like, get it, like,
Yeah, well, you know.
get your fingers to move it.
See, the problem is, Ben, when she spent the day yelling at you, buddy, she's got to go and find other things because
That
she's
is
hit
the
her.
end
She's
of
hit
her
her
tether.
quota.
Yeah.
Inanimate objects. I'm just going to go scream at this wall for a bit.
Who installed them on the wall?
Who did?
I did.
Mum did.
It's like therapy for you guys.
Yeah.
Go off and enjoy your day, both of you. Well done.
Good on you.
Thanks, guys.
Good on you.
Got Hayley in Eaton's Hill. What did you say you were never going to do?
I was never going to let my kids watch their iPads while eating dinner.
No way. Why would you do that? That's a time for bonding, isn't
no.
it? Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Until, my 8-year-old little man has been diagnosed autistic.
Yeah.
And the only way we found to get him to actually sit long enough to eat something of substance was to plop that iPad in front of him. And all the therapists actually have said to us, well, yeah, it's one of the only things that can actually keep up with the speed of his brain. So if that's what you've got to do to get
That's what you
nutrition
gotta
into
do.
him,
Yep.
that's what you got to do. But now my 5-year-old sasshole of a daughter also does it. And
What
she's not,
about
she's,
me? Yeah.
she's just a sasshole. She's not diagnosed, but she is a sasshole.
Yeah. I don't know if you get a diagnosis for sasshole.
No, but
reckon
it's
you
like
can.
you just got to do what you got to do, Hayley. They've got to be fed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
If you ever go to restaurants and you bring them out and you get the side eyes from people who judge you, I feel like walking over to them and go, all right, champ, I'm going to take these away now. And I just want you to enjoy what's about to play out.
Yeah.
This is for you.
Or I'm going to take it away. Do you mind if they sit with you?
Yes.
Could be worse. Kat and Rory are watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives with dinner, which means I'm watching Secret Lives of Mormon
You're
Wives
loving
with
it
dinner.
though, aren't you?
I don't mind it.
Yeah. If they don't actually want to watch it, they can pop it on for him.
I want it.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Yeah, the world has been talking about the new album for Taylor Swift. We gave it away yesterday for Make It Rain. But
And then she brought out another one.
Okay, there's other Mondays. But the podcast has just gone viral that Taylor Swift was on with her boyfriend and the boyfriend's brother, her future brother-in-law. But a lot of the comments were saying how amazing it is. These two strong men who are in touch with their feelings, championing her so much and how much they support women. Of course, yes, it was a collaboration with their podcast and their podcast numbers went viral. But they are just such, I don't know, I guess amazing guys in this world where everyone's like, wait a minute, is it the
Andrew Tates of the world.
Andrew Tates of the world, and then you've got the Kelces of the world who are not afraid to sing karaoke when they're really badly at it, and are also not afraid to cry so openly. And, I mean, this was Jason when he was retiring.
The moment I saw Mom is when I got really emotional because, man, it was so awesome. It was... oh, man. It was awesome for, she was on top of the world for a week.
She was the heavyweight champ, man.
No.
I know.
So them talking about when they were both playing against each other in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a beautiful moment too between Jason and his mum because she goes to console him first because he lost, obviously. They have a hug for it's about 25 seconds and then he goes, all right, Mum, go find Travis, go and enjoy it now. And I was like, that's really nice that he took that moment to say, hey, now you should go.
And I guess because of those moments, people have then looked into how they were raised.
Right.
Because everyone's like, is this a formula? Is this what we're doing? And, I think a lot of people, if it's bad upbringing, blame the parents. So why not reward the good?
Yeah, that's true.
So she was actually named Woman of the Year last year by Glamour magazine, talking about their mum, Donna Kelce. Don't know much about the dad. That's my bad. But she's always there, she's always there cheering along as well. And people are saying how amazing she is because she was a working mum. She's a former American banker. She works in finance. So she worked the whole time as she was raising them, taking them around to all the different sporting events. And herself was saying that her dad, because her mum passed away when she was quite young, and her dad was very much against women in sports. But her stepmom was like, nope, you've got to go into it. So she was into track and field and doing a lot of sports herself. But yeah, she was interviewed by Martha Stewart and she was saying, well, what was it like, I guess, in the household raising the Kelces?
It was a broken house. There were broken windows. Our door on our garage was like pockmarked. It had hockey pucks hit at it on a continual basis. And I just decided, you know what? This is their house too. I'm not going to scream at them every single day. Try to get them to the parks and everything like that so that they don't beat it up too much.
Did you have a basketball hoop in your driveway?
Yes, we did. There was a lot of noise.
That's really important for me to hear because I'm like, this is my house. You're just living in it.
Yeah, all mums say that until it's time to clean up. And then it's everybody's house, isn't it? We all live here.
My housework. This is the house's housework. Yeah.
That's hard not to, because you're right, kids will break things when they're playing.
Yeah.
And it's really hard not to, because we've got this thing from Instagram where we have to have the perfect house that looks like no one lives in it.
Yes, and it is hard because our house gets destroyed as our boys are always wrestling or kicking a ball inside and all of those moments where you're like, I guess in the grand scheme of it, it doesn't matter as much.
Does if you rent.
Yeah, okay, I
No, not really. It's the owner's problem. Nah, they always try and keep that from you.
That's where you learn new skills.
Or on the entry report, add extra stuff.
Yeah.
A hole exactly the size of my child.
She was saying how important it was to teach them respect.
Treat everyone equally and with respect. I think that's the most important thing. And if you see someone in trouble, help. If you see somebody that's being bullied or anything like that, try and step in and get in between that person because they were big. So they could make a difference and make sure that that child was okay. So they did that a lot. And sometimes they went a little crazy. And so I was in the principal's office and I'm like, look, they were helping this kid out who was being bullied. And I said, I'll stand behind that every day of the week.
Sounds very level-headed.
Yeah, me, I'd be like, what did they do?
What did they start?
And this is something where I'm obsessed with at the moment.
said we should
which
help.
is how much boys eat and teenage boys and
yeah.
the food bill. Because I was like, oh, no. And she was saying that they could demolish this after training.
They could, after football, eat an entire chicken, I swear, each. You know, you lose so many calories that they go to the refrigerator right after you ate. If ever I went to a nice restaurant and I brought home leftovers, they weren't there when I got home. We never keep a cereal box. I mean, they would go through a cereal box, every 1 or 2 days. And then I found out that they were going to other people's houses after school and eating over their houses.
Can you eat a whole chicken? Whole hot chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to be shrinking too.
Oh.
Or are we just getting bigger?
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's the chickens. I think it's the chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a whole chicken's not that hard.
I reckon I could do it,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't do it every day. Like, that's a special treat. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah,
like,
no, my tummy wouldn't agree with that every day.
like, but after a training session, I don't know if I'd. I mean, they're big boys.
You do know too, when you're a teenage boy, you've got your friends where you know the good food's at.
Yes.
And you'd always be like, oh, let's go back to your place.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
Yeah.
why are we always at my house? Because your fridge is sick, bro.
Well, we always had guys that, like, they would come in and they would just get themselves food
Yeah.
straight away. And I'd be like, no, that's mine. And they're like, oh, it's all right. We'll replace it. I'm like, what do you mean replace it? You've never brought food over.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
I'm Aaron Blabey, author of the Bad Guys series, and I would like to introduce you to some of the baddest good guys around.
Hey, Bad Guys 2, it's in cinemas September 18, and joining us this morning to talk about it, the man, the genius behind it, Aaron Blabey. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
We're huge fans. We really are. Because we love all your books when we have to read them to the kids. I don't mean have to. We want to. But you know when it's bedtime and the kids want some books and you're like, that is so boring. But yet we've always loved Pig the Pug and, yes, of course, Piranhas Don't Eat Bananas. And we love you so much that we're trying to copy you at the moment as well.
Oh. Really?
Yes. We have
Plagiarism, exactly what a writer wants to hear about.
we have written and released a children's book, sir.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, you might have heard of us.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
We got offered a book deal if we could come up with a book idea. Together we went through every single type of book, like from, smart.
Yep.
Yeah, that didn't work. We were even thinking about true crime, and then we landed back on kids' books. So we have got our first book published. It's called Bumble the Bum Stinger because, bums always done well and piranhas don't eat bananas.
And so we wanted you to ask Sam Rockwell if he would be the bee in the movie adaptation.
All right, I'll check with him and
Thank
see how his schedule's looking.
Do you get to meet any of the people that voice the characters in the film, or are you sort of?
I did, yes,
Oh, wow.
yes, and I'd met everybody at various stages. With Sam, I'd only ever met on Zoom calls until this last trip to LA, and he's gorgeous. He's a really lovely fella.
Because when you're writing it, like you come from an actor's point of view, so I could imagine when you're writing it, you sort of feel like you're doing all the different voices in your head as well. Do you picture them on different, voices, acting
people?
Yeah, people that you know.
I kind of did a little bit. It depends, and apparently one of the weird quirks I have when I'm drawing, I'm not aware of it, but apparently I pull the faces that I'm drawing while I'm drawing them, and I'd look insane, I think, when I'm actually doing the books. But it's the voice cast were such a just dream come true, really. They were amazing. Craig I've always been a huge Craig Robinson fan.
He's great.
And in the new movie, his Shark is just fantastic.
All right, I fell down a wormhole, Aaron, and you can choose to answer this question or not, but I just innocently, after I saw the film, something struck me, and I went home and I Googled it, and I don't know if you're aware of the theories and the conspiracies behind this. Why are the bad guys, why are they animals and everyone else in the world, apart from certain other people, are human?
Is this a Humpty Dumpty thing?
This is a hot potato for me because in the books, everyone is an animal. My world is completely populated by animals. And the movie doesn't do that, and I'm not sure what to tell you.
Right.
I think of it, I've chosen to think of it as a parallel universe.
Okay. But I guess that must be how when you go from your book into the movie, you are then dealing with the studio and they've got their ideas and they always want to do what they think is best for the screen, right?
Yeah. And look, I think how can I put this? I don't think it was a coincidence that Zootopia had been out not long before our first film, and I think that was on some studio minds.
I agree. Halfway through, I did go, well, Stav, it's a talking shark and a talking piranha, so let's forget about the human element.
And then the person in the cinema next to him said, shh,
shut up.
Just watch your goddamn movie. Have you been tagged in any photos, I guess, of people? Because we're saying about Book Week. Have you ever been tagged in photos of people dressing their kids up for Book Week?
I have many, many times. I no longer have a social media presence of any kind, so I'm not across any of that stuff these days. But yes, I've seen hundreds, if not thousands, of beautiful photographs of kids dressed as piranhas or, sharks. Or
I think my daughter dressed up as Thelma the Unicorn one year.
Oh, yeah. That was popular. Yeah.
Beautiful Thelma. Oh, that's nice to hear.
30 million copies of books sold all over the world.
That's just the bad guys. It's 60 altogether.
Oh, my
All right,
gosh.
mate, calm down. Wow.
He's just jealous because, once again, if you want to get our book. But did you always just have, resonate with what kids want, and that's why you started sort of writing it, or did you feel like there was some sort of lacking in kids' books?
Oh, look, I honestly don't know. I'm the least likely person to have ended up doing this job in many ways, but I think I had kids and it was a bit of it was a shock to my system. It took me, and I think it was part of my way of processing how to have little kids in my life, and they're grown up now. They're 17 and 19, but I think it was, I honestly don't know. I know the books didn't really get popular, though, until my kids were old enough to have a really clear sense of humor, and then I knew I was just literally just trying to make them laugh, my kids specifically. So it was, The Bad Guys was written for my youngest, who was 6 at the time. It was just written for him, and it's just a lovely side effect that lots and lots of other kids found it funny too.
Kids, their sense of humour is always so fun. To get a laugh from a kid, that you're genuinely being funny, because if you're not funny,
they'll let you know.
They'll give you nothing.
That's true.
They'll let you know, yeah.
They go, that's lame. That's so lame. So you've done a brilliant job on this one, The Bad Guys 2. Make sure you go and check it out. September 18 is when it is in cinemas. Mate, always a pleasure. Great to have you on.
Take care, guys. Thanks.
Alpha Bucks tomorrow, the 20th of August. Here are your answers to win $50,000.
6 a.m. your letter is J. Some of your answers are Jam, Joker, and Jason Derulo. 7 a.m. it's K. And some of your answers are King Kong, Korean, and Katy Perry. And 8 it's R. And you got roller skates, ravioli, and Ruby.
Right, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.